Another big piece of culture and climate is unconscious bias. There's a lot of research around what we bring to work that's sort of packed away in our subconscious and how that affects our interactions with folks. Jamil, in particular, how do you guys think about programs around tackling that issue and training specifically?
Yeah, so the training piece is critical. I mean, we have compliance training centered around that, and that's something that every employee has to go through. There are also online modules that we continue to train our staff on. And then another piece, too, that we have, I think is a really good component, is that we just added a new talent development person. So there are succession plans that are put in place to help people grow and develop within our structure of our office. But those trainings are really a good way for us to kind of tackle that particular issue. And then also there's some things that we do that are just kind of basic humanistic things that we need to do. You know, the lunches that we have around our office, the fellowship that we create. These are the things that break down barriers. We could do all the programs and trainings all we want to, but when we spend time with one another, when we relate to each other, we have conversations, we learn about people's families, where they come from, what sports teams they like. It's the NCAA tournament. We do bracket pools in the office. We're not gambling, even though it's legal now. But we do bracket pools in the office. Indeed. So we do bracket pools in the office. Like, these are things that kind of create conversations and opportunities for us to engage with one another. So these are some of the things that we do to kind of break down those walls.
And Inga, you talked about the Reebok office space and how inclusive it is for your staff. Talk a bit about that and how this feeds into that culture as well.
Yeah. We just moved to a new office in Boston a couple years ago, and it's a whole open concept where nobody has assigned seats and nobody has offices, including our senior leadership team. And we have these different neighborhoods, we call them, where you can find groups of people. So like the sport BU sits in one, business unit sits in one place, the classics business unit sits somewhere else, the marketing team sits in another place. But it's a real, it offers the opportunity for a real intersection and cross-pollination of thinking and ideas. And it's been a huge shift for us organizationally, and just opening the dialogue and the conversations, to your point. Likewise, we have the unconscious bias training, and those conversations can get really uncomfortable. But by having a space that allows for that and provides that feeling of safety and community, makes those conversations that much easier to have.